Raw Sports Radio. What's good? What's good? Kobe fans, how y'all feeling out there? Kobe fans, how y'all feeling? Man, congratulations, man, to Bam Adebayo. 83 points breaking the late great Kobe Bryant's 81 point performance, which was the most in modern day history until yesterday when Bam Adebayo eclipsed him for 83 points. So, you know, I would like to you know, give a round of applause for Bam Adebayo for breaking the record, man. So shout out to Bam Adebayo. Can y'all hear me? Okay, that's what's up, man. Bam Adebayo with 83 points, man. He did it. A lot of people complaining that it took 43 foul shot attempts. Um, I ain't mad at it because I watched the whole game and it was a genuine effort. Like he played within the context of the offense. He wasn't like shot hunting. Yeah, I will admit though he was taking too many threes. So until he realized, that hey man, I could actually break this record, and he started going to the paint. He realized that he can manipulate he could not manipulate, but he could pretty much get the same whistle that Nikola Jokic and Luka Doncic get. So, hey, I ain't mad at the man. Kobe Bryant was going for the record when he went for 81 points, so I can't be mad at him. Because I think David Robinson had a record, I think, with like 72 points or something like that. Oh, it was David Thompson. Yeah, David Thompson had like 73 points. So what or whatnot. But I want to know why Kobe Bryant fans are mad. You know what I'm saying? Why y'all mad? You know what I'm saying when Kobe was going for the record himself? Why y'all so tight, man? You know what I'm saying? Y'all, get credit to where it's due. 83 points is better than 81. It is what it is, man. And if you don't like it, you know what I'm saying? That's on you. But I'm enjoying this new basketball, right? The new era of basketball, a lot of up and down scoring. That's what y'all wanted, right? So this is what you get. This is the consequences of no defensive, what I'm saying, league. That's what we in right now. You can't really play defense, but I will say that the Washington Wizards were defending Bam Adebayo, unlike in 2006 when Kobe Bryant was, playing going up against the Toronto Raptors. They really wasn't double teaming him. It was just one on one. It was Mo Peterson, so he got fouled out, and then they threw Jalen Rose at him. So, but it wasn't no double teams like Bam faced last night. Bam faced a lot of double teams, so that to me was a little more impressive because he got out to a hot start with 31 points, and it's not like he wasn't getting any resistance. Like Alex Sarr was going at him the other end. So Alex Sarr had 13 points in the first half, but hey, you don't know that unless you watch it. So most people probably watch the highlights or whatever, but it is what it is. Again, I tip my hat out. I tip my hat off to I tip my hat to Bam Adebayo, my North Carolina native, North Carolina stand up. You know what I'm saying? Your boy Bam Adebayo, man, he made the record books, man. He'll forever be in the record books. You know what I'm saying? As the second all time NBA all time highest game performance that there is, by right underneath Wilt Chamberlain at 100 points, Bam Adebayo at 83 points, and Kobe Bryant sitting at third. You know what I'm saying? Which is not bad. Third place, at 81 points. So, hey, let me know how y'all feel about that in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I dropped the link in the comment section. So if you want to come on here, man, you can pull up to the chat or whatever. This is a good opportunity, man, before the co-hosts come in. But hey, man, tell me what you think. I was enjoying the game. I watched it. I'm one of the few who actually watched the game. How many of y'all can say y'all watched the game? Not many of y'all Kobe Bryant fans can say y'all watch the game. I know it breaks your heart to watch the game. My bad. I know it breaks y'all heart to sit there and watch this man destroy y'all record. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hang y'all hat on that 81 points, man. And I know that hurt. I know it do. You know what I'm saying? I know that 81 point hurt, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. All records are meant to be broken. You know what I'm saying? And RIP to Kobe Bryant, you know what I'm saying? But and you know, Kobe probably rolling in his grave right now. That's what a lot of people say, but I kind of tend to aside agree with Bam Adebayo, who feels like Kobe would have said, "Go do it again." You know what I'm saying? Kobe, you know what I'm saying? He was a competitor, man. I mean, he was for the players, so I don't think he would be as salty about it as his fans is. You know what I mean? This is hey man, appreciate the moment. This is modern day. You know what I'm saying? Greatness right before your eyes, man. 83 points, man. So, it is what it is, man. Just get a man props for what he did, you know what I'm saying? And with his mom sitting there in the stands and his soon to be wife, Aja Wilson, you know what I mean, courtside. Man, you couldn't ask for a better moment, man, from Bam Adebayo. He not only that, man, he tied Dwayne Wade that at 55 points by third quarter en route to breaking the record. And you know what I mean, by the end of the third quarter, he had eclipsed LeBron for the Heat record at 61 points, I believe, or it was a 62, but he ended up with third quarter with like 63 points, you know what I mean? And then it went on into his momentum carried into the fourth quarter. He had about 77 points, and then he realized, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? That 81 points is very feasible right now. So, when they got about like 3 minutes, 3 to 2 minutes, you know what I'm saying, left in the quarter, he was gunning for that record, and you know what I'm saying, you can't knock him. I don't blame him. I mean, this is part of the new era, so you're gonna see a lot more of this, man. So it won't be. I don't think it'll be the last effort at breaking that eclipsing that 80 points really. So shout out to Bam for joining the 80 club. You know what I'm saying. Not only that, bro, you number two behind the all-time great Wilt Chamberlain, baby, at 83 points, right above Kobe Bryant. You know what I'm saying. It is what it is. It is what it is, chat. You know what I mean? The man earned that point. You look like he ain't getting no easy baskets out there. You can go back and look at the tape. So, yeah, I don't know what y'all was watching, but I know it was painful. A lot of y'all was probably turning your head, but it is what it is. The man earned his, you know what I'm saying? He earned them 83 points. So, shout out, give that man his props, man. He earned it all, man. He earned all every last point, man. It was no freebies. I mean, I'm interested to see what he do the next game because now that he done figured out he can get to the free throw line like Nikola Jokic and Luka Doncic, I can't wait to see how he, you know what I'm saying, manipulates the referee or, you know what I'm saying, how he take advantage of going to the foul line. And maybe that'll force the league to do something about foul baiting. That's what I'm hoping. So I'm gonna be rooting for Bam on this next game or whatever, hoping that what I'm saying. I'm really, you know what I'm saying. I just want to see him do his thing and pick up from there. He's gaining knowledge from scoring at 81 points or 80, excuse me, 83 points. So he gained a lot of knowledge from that and ways to score. And you know what I'm saying? I think he did learn from, not to shoot too many three-pointers and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? While he was in, route to those 80 points that he scored, 83. You know what I'm saying? Not to just hang out at the three-point line, stay aggressive, attack the basket. And that's what he realized. I wish he would have realized it sooner because I think he could have had at least 90 points. If he would have realized that sooner, he would have been attacking the basket, being more aggressive. But he settled for way too many three pointers. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I can like I said, I can't wait to see Bam's next game. He's gonna get to that free throw line, so I know Bam gonna get at least 40. And man, the crazy part about it is what I say. The crazy part about that, performance is that after the game, you know what I'm saying, the league want to drug test Bam Adebayo. That's crazy. Right? Because the man broke Kobe Bryant's record, they drug tested him. Now they did. If you all can remember us, I think it was last year when Donovan Mitchell went on his scoring when he scored like 60 some points. The league did the same thing to him. They drug test Donovan Mitchell, and last night they just did that to Bam Adebayo. So I find that funny that Luca and them could score as many points as they want, no drug test. You know what I'm saying? So The foreign players can do whatever they want, but the American players, guys like Bam Adebayo, Donovan Mitchell, they do it automatic drug test. That's crazy. But yeah, man, that was a fun game to watch last night, man. It was great to see Bam Adebayo, man, do it right in front of his mom, in front of Aja Wilson, his fiance. That was crazy, bro. That was a moment, bro. I never thought I'd live to see somebody break that record, man, in modern day. 81 points, but I, I I shouldn't have been too surprised because hey, that's the way that these guys been setting records like last season with 70-point games and 60-point games. We should have known, man. The right was on the wall that it was coming. So hey, get used to this, man. This is the modern day NBA. A bunch of up and down scoring. Maybe when they realize that you got a defensive player scoring that many points is too easy to score, maybe the NBA will do something about it. Like, you know what I'm saying, to protect the greats and their records or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm hoping for. Do you somebody said it, Griffey Glizzy. What the fuck? Grizzly. Do you respond to chat? Yeah, bro. Say something. Matter of fact, just hit the link. Yeah. Yeah, man. Did y'all who on here, man, watched that game last night, man? Because a lot of people are saying that Bam was out there just foul baiting or the referees bailed him out, man. You must have not been watching the game because the man faced a lot of double teams and triple teams throughout that course of that game. So Bam got legit, you know what I'm saying, free throw attempts, man. He had a lot of no calls that was going on also that Luka Doncic and Nikola Jokic would have definitely went more if that was the case. If Bam was if Bam had the right skin, he would have went to the free throw line even more, bro. But he was active. And like guys like, former players like Michael Beasley said he ain't surprised, like, he said Bam was the only one he couldn't beat one on one. Bam said Bam was in a flow state. Yeah, he definitely was. He definitely was, man. He had nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying? He had no expectations. Nobody expected that. When he was out there on the floor, man, you could see that his teammates, they wouldn't even passing him the ball. That's the crazy part about it. And though Bam stayed out there on the 3-point line, I would love to see what he would have did if he had started attacking the basket a lot sooner than what he did when he realized that the record was in reach. So I would have loved to see him be more aggressive in attacking the basket last night because he settled for like what 22 3-point attempts. That's crazy, man. Coming from your center, he should have been down there in the paint. Things would have went. Shit, man, he probably would have broke Kobe record early probably by the top of the fourth. So that's crazy. And he did all of that. He did a lot of his damage from the outside. So that's crazy for a center, man. That goes to show you how much the center position has changed in modern day. Grizzly, will someone break the 100-point record in our lifetime? If so, how soon do you think? I think they will. I think they will. I really do. Bam, Bam probably really, really like gave people confidence that they could do. That they can score in the 80s. So, and then if you go back and look at the game, Bam wasn't all that efficient. He was like 20 for 43, and he was just missing so many 3-pointers. He shot 22 free 3-pointers, so it can be done. If players really, what I'm saying, they see in the blueprint, get the contact, force contact, get to the free throw line. Yeah, the game could be manipulated, and yeah, I see someone eclipsing that 100-point game by Wilt Chamberlain, the late great Wilt Chamberlain, no doubt, most definitely, Grizzly. Um, that was something, man. Like I said, I wish Bam would have attacked the basket more, and we would have saw him go for 90. Um, Ma- um, Malachi, yes, someone will break the 100-point game. They will in this weak defensive era. I agree with you, bro. They definitely will in this weak defensive era, man. I mean, the referees just bail everybody out, man. That's the crazy part about it. And when I seen Bam at the end of the game, like, what I'm saying, just come off that 3-point line, which he hung that all fucking night, which was crazy. And he finally went to the basket. He started picking up fouls foul calls left and right. And don't get me wrong, the Wizards like dumbasses just kept fouling the man. And you know what I really think? I think that a lot of those Wizard players on there was Kobe Bryant fans, and they did not want him to break that record. Chat. That's really what happened, man. People they ain't putting y'all on game. That's what really happened. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people will be busy with work schedules and get to watch it, but or don't have the access. But I'm telling you, a lot of those Wizards players were fans, man. They were trying to avoid Bam breaking that record. They know what he was gunning for. They knew it, bro. So it was crazy, man. Uh, Another comment by Grizzly. So check it out, Grizzly. Bam is only 28, right on time for his prime to hit. Been to two finals and multiple Eastern finals, right? It is. It is time to keep an eye on him more, especially next season. Yeah, I agree with you, bro. Um, Man, I know his scoring averages from now on next season, the next few following seasons are gonna go up. We're gonna see what he's gonna do in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So it's just regular season. So I wonder what kind of effect psychologically this is gonna have on Bam. Will this make him? Of course, this gonna add to his confidence, and it's you know what I'm saying. I'm thinking that you know what I'm saying. This gonna add to his knowledge of the game and what spots to get to because, like I said, I'm gonna keep repeating it. The man spent a lot of time at the 3-point line. So and then he finally the light came on that, hey, bro, all right, I'm already maxed out with the threes I'm going to hit. All right, ain't no need to keep doing this. Let me attack the basket if I'm going to have any chance at this record. And as soon as the man did that, bro, he started racking up the points. He was racking up the free throw attempts and everything. So yeah, I think Bam learned a lot from this and learned where he need to pick his spots from and learned the amount, just learn to be aggressive, man. Oh yeah, Malachi he says I think Miami has a deep roster. Miami should be a problem. Yeah, I like that brother. I like the one Gardner that they got on the squad, man. To me, that guy seems like a glue guy. Like well, not even necessarily a glue guy. Like a man, that guy he's aggressive. He's a Swiss Army man. To do Gardner. I'm not really too familiar with him, but I've been impressed the games that I've been seeing him. And they got Mitchell out there, number 45 on the defensive end. So you put him next to Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero, he's running point guard, and you know what I'm saying. So now you got a guy. Now you got you know what I'm saying, a pit bull, or so to speak, or a real like defender. To stop the opposing team's guard from getting off on you, and then yeah, they got a backcourt, and then you got who was that came from the Clippers? Noel. Let me see, what was his name? Norman Powell. That's who it was. Yeah, and they still got Norman Powell and Andrew Wiggins. So, man, the Miami Heat might make it out the first round this year without Jimmy Butler. So we're gonna see, man. Heat culture. Yeah, 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 yeah. That was good.
What's going on, man?
Trap was good, man.
What's up, man?
Was good, bro. Yo, so yeah, man, talking about this performance that Bam Adebayo put on for the NBA. You know what I'm saying? A lot of fans, a lot of people take it for granted. But this is amazing that, in our lifetime we able to see this. Bro, I'm fortunate enough, I'm older enough, Trav older enough. We was fortunate enough to see Kobe Bryant 81 points. You know what I mean? And yeah, man. Miami, he said Grizzly said Miami could be an issue, but but are they good enough to beat teams like the Magic, Celtics, and Cavs? Of course not. I don't think so. They probably could beat the Magic. I don't know. They might could beat the Magic, but I don't see them beating the Cavs or the Celtics. Nah, definitely not. You gotta have some elite scoring for that. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. Look, you said Malachi. You said Powell and Ware are nice. Exactly, man. I like the fact that Pat Riley went and got him a real center with size to play that center position, and you know what I'm saying, and Bam and Ware could interchangeably play that. They could play on the floor at the same time. You know what I mean? And Bam, look, bro, the way Bam just showed us that he could score, man, he might as well play the four permanently. You know what I mean? Play right next to
next to Ware, man. Why not Khalil Ware? Why not, bro? Trav, what's good, man? Tell me what you feel about the 83 points, man, that Kobe Bryant. I mean, that not the Kobe Bryant, but Bam scored, breaking Kobe Bryant modern day record of 81 points, and then the becoming the second all time. Well, that game performance became the second most
And
in
that just
regulation.
goes back. It goes back to what I told you the other night. What I say all the time. A lot of these guys, if they had an opportunity, they had a green light to shoot it how they want to. A lot of these guys can be top scorers. They just show you because Bam ain't even a player that getting 25 to 30 points consistent. But he just showed you
Hmm.
like, oh, he can score with the best. And nobody expected that. Nobody. That's why I said, who made him mad?
Yeah, man. When I seen the
What
31
what what
points,
happened for him to come out and score 83 points?
man, look, bro, Bam in the center, Sar, Alex Sar, but they was going at
Yeah,
it,
he
man, in the
killed.
first quarter, man, huh? You say he killed them?
He was barbecue chicken.
Nah, bro. You watch the game. Alex Sar was going at him, man.
Yeah,
Alex Sar was going at Bam. Yo, somebody leave in
Bam
the
had
chat if y'all
31 in the
if
first
y'all
quarter.
seen how Alex Sar was going at Bam. He really lit a fire in Bam, man. He motivated Bam. That young brother, the rookie sophomore, he was coming at Bam. I think that's what brought the competitive drive out of Bam, man. You know what I'm saying? His girl right there
So
court side, like, yo, bro, you ain't about to show me up. You know what I'm saying? On that night like this,
so
like the man,
some
he dropped
uh,
13 points in the first quarter. You telling me that you know what I'm saying? Alex Sar was just a liability? I don't think so, bro.
oh no, he a good player. But
And then peep this out. Your boy Michael Beasley, who we know is the one-on-one king of the NBA, or him and Kevin Durant, but you know, two DMV dudes, man. Shout out to Baltimore DMV. Um, he said that he beat everybody at one-on-one. The only person he couldn't beat was Bam Adebayo. You know what I'm saying? So if
yeah,
he couldn't stop
I
Bam
saw
from
that.
scoring, why you think Alex Sarr was gonna stop Bam? And Alex Sarr was playing defense. He was getting some blocks too in that game. He was hustling,
Oh
bro,
yeah, he
and
a
showing
good
effort.
player. Yeah, he a good
But
player.
like Allen Iverson, the great Allen Iverson said, when the NBA player is on, nobody you can't stop him. And that's what it is, bro. Cook, bro,
Yeah,
cook.
he right about.
What you say?
Yeah, I said yeah, he right about that.
Yeah,
But like I say
man.
that was just unexpected.
Unexpected, bro. Hey yo, so Griffley Grizzly says Alex our offense was incredible this game, but my God, the defense dropped his stock right back down. Yeah, 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 I agree. That's I told you, Trav. He was in like Alex Saw was coming. He came out hot, bro. Like he was matching Bam. When then Bam was like, "Nah, there's levels to this shit." You know what I'm saying? Bam pulled away. You know what I'm saying? Malachi says Asia was probably talking shit. Man, oh my God, bro, don't say that, bro. Don't say that. That's crazy. Yeah, she said, she said I could do this in the NBA. Bam said, all right, yeah, I would hate for that. You know what I'm saying? If it's girl right there, because Bam ain't gonna be able to do everybody like that in the NBA. So that'd be toxic in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That put that man up into a possible standard. You heard what he said? Said Agent Wilson probably talking shit to him, putting him up against other players.
Damn.
Hell no. Yeah, maybe Bam got some more time. Maybe Asia bringing out the best in Bam. We'll see though. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Now that they they had that couple, they out of that honeymoon phase and they getting comfortable and they start talking shit to each other. Yeah, maybe they might be in that space now.
And man,
Uh,
it's crazy too how he went to the free throw 43 times.
yeah, but did you see it though, bro? Did you see how they was fouling the shit out of him? They wouldn't
Yeah,
even giving
yeah,
that man the foul calls, bruh. Bro,
yeah. But
the
he still
referee was
got a
not
lot.
giving him the foul call, and he still got. Bro, I'm telling you, man, they was not calling a lot of them calls for him, man.
Yeah, a lot of them didn't get caught.
No, I'm talking
But
about
I'm
Bam.
just,
I'm talking about Bam. I said
yeah,
he
that
didn't
one.
get a lot of foul calls.
Yeah, a lot of them didn't get caught.
Yeah, that's
But
what I'm
it
saying,
just,
man.
it just, I don't know what happened for the spark him to do that. Something happened.
Yeah,
I,
that's
I
crazy.
want to
Cause
know what.
then you realize at the end of the game, you know what I like, bro, so much is that when I saw him realize that this 3 point line ain't working. I'm not gonna break the record from here. I'm already tapped. I'm already tapped out as far as at the 3 point line. Then he went and got aggressive like Jokic do. Then he went and attacked the basket with 2, 3 people on him and just stepped through the contact and took his shot. You know what I'm saying? He sitting back watching Luka and Jokic do it, the foul merchants. Why not? You know what I'm saying? So, like you say, man, you don't agree with all that 3 point shooting shit, man. Take it to the rack. Get them foul calls. You get
Oh
more
yeah.
foul calls. Yeah, bro. We been saying that. So, hey, I ain't mad at the man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the Kobe Bryant fans, you know what I'm saying, they take issue with it. You know what I'm saying? I know it was hurtful for them to watch that man break Kobe Bryant record, but it is what it is. They said Kobe Bryant
Oh
probably
yeah.
rolling over in his grave and shit. Well, shit. I say keep on rolling, man. Roll back over shit, cause it happened, bro. It's done. It is what it is. He can't come back and change that record. It is what it is. R.P. to Kobe. You know what I'm saying? But hey, if Kobe was your was your GOAT because he scored 81 points, then you got to put Bam somewhere. You know what I'm saying, on your list. So my point is, you can't just go off 81 points, man. All right.
What I wish Bam would have been playing aggressive like that. Not to the extent of shooting that many shots, but I wish he would have been shooting like that when Butler was there.
He ain't have Asia Wilson.
It would have been different. Yeah,
You
that
think
might be what it is.
that might be what it is? You think he would have been letting Jokic eat and get embarrass him like I ain't gonna say he embarrassed him, but you think he would have let Jokic eat like he
But
was eating if Asia Wilson was courtside?
but let's be honest, he still was playing good. He was playing the best out of everybody on the team in that series. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Bam
true.
was, but really his true position power forward. He should have been playing,
Facts.
had a bump in there against Joker. They should have had a guy really two guys that handle Joker. And Bam should have been his original position.
Right, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I didn't know little insiders like um you know what I'm saying, like what Michael Beasley said about Bam game, he said I don't think y'all know. He predicted this shit like a while ago, bro. He said I don't think y'all know how nice Bam really is. So I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So everybody thought, you know what I'm saying, it was crazy. But then some of the Miami Heat, former players like Haslam and Mike Miller was like, yeah, we know. And he was like, no, you no, you don't. You don't really know. He was right, bro. He called this shit, man. Michael Beasley a
Yeah,
beast, bro.
I think them cats knew that. They just know the politics of the NBA. Like,
NBA, they force you to play a certain
uh,
way, man.
uh, yeah, a player can be like that, but they'll hold them guys back or be like, they don't want you taking that many shot. They want this guy and this guy taking more of the shot. Want you to just play a role.
Facts.
But yeah, I been knew he had plenty of talent. I used to get mad. I'm like, why he ain't more aggressive? Why he ain't shoot the ball more? Hey,
Yeah.
this show you right here that he can be a number one.
Yeah, he could. Yup, you're right. Yep. I ain't gonna lie, Trav. I gotta agree with you. I hate that. Yeah, you're right, bro. Cause we seen it. I don't know, and you know what's crazy? The NBA when drug tested him, man.
Yeah, I heard about that. I knew they was though.
Man, yeah,
Cause this ain't
Bam
a
was
player like I say. He averaged what about 20 points a game, and you
yeah
just bust out. You ain't never had a
19, 19 points a game.
yeah, he ain't never had a 40, 50 point game. None of that shit. You just bust out with 83 points. Nah, man. You knew they were gonna draw a test.
Yeah,
Like what's going on?
yeah. Malachi said Bam. He said Bam faked the injury in the bubble, man. Malachi, you think that was staged so Jokic can pull through and get his championship? That's crazy. I don't know. Hey, he might,
You saying the bubble?
might.
Oh, you talking about when the
Yeah, yeah,
Lakers won?
yeah, yeah. When the late, no. When it, hold on. In the bubble when the Lakers won. Oh, I'm tripping. Okay, you're right. Trav.
Yeah,
Good
the
catch.
Lakers won the
Yeah,
bubble.
I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm tripping, man. Uh, he said for LeBron to win. You think? I don't think so. You think so, Trav? Cause
Hey,
you're right. I mean,
anything
Bam is
possible.
a goaltender. I mean, he is a like a goalie on that defense, man. He's a rim protector. So he might be on to something, man. He might be on to something. I ain't even think of it like that. Not that I'm in the conspiracies in it or anything. Like I said, it was rigged. And that's crazy. I don't know, bro. I don't think so, man. You had too many. Like you had Rondo out there running the show. Rondo got the IQ, man. I mean, they couldn't deal with Anthony Davis.
Yeah, 'cause you know that year, really, the Lakers weren't even looked at to even go to the championship. That was just somehow, man, that COVID season. Because if COVID wouldn't have happened, they wouldn't even been in the championship. That like made it a whole new season with the COVID. Yeah, because I don't
Hmm.
think they would have been close to me. Even though they had LeBron, Anthony Davis, I still don't believe they would have won.
LeBron was balling, bro.
I mean, yeah, for the bubble, but think about what was going on. But before they canceled the season,
Yeah,
the
players ain't
Lakers
want to take that
won
jab.
won no top contender. Yeah, they won no top contender.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
a
Malachi,
lot of that
fact.
shit looked obvious. What he say?
He said basically he said Bam had that block on Tatum in the bubble. Hey, that shit was class. That was yeah. That was yeah. That was a moment right there in the playoffs and in that bubble, man. That was a iconic moment in my opinion. I know it was the bubble. That was an iconic block. I don't want to give it too much praise, but yeah, that shit was like that, man. That block was mean. Bam be having some nasty blocks, man. Like he had a nasty block in the game last night. It was crazy, bro. I was like, yo, he hit the damn, he pinned the dude on the backboard with so much force. It was just like nasty. It was personal, bro. I was like, damn. He said
Yeah, some
somebody
little
said
five.
Lakers are gonna win that chip. Oh, let's see. He said Lakers were gonna win that chip regardless. They were like 23. They were like 25-3 at some point. Yeah, they was on the streak, right? I agree. And then LeBron was feeding that ball to Anthony Davis, and Dwight Howard was playing top notch. Well, he was playing good enough defense for them to get over the top him and JaVale McGee. Yeah, I agree, man. Rondo was knocking out a trade ball, and they did that without Bradley, man. Bradley ain't even come back to the bubble. But what was you saying, Trap?
Oh, I was just like I want to, I just want to know what lit the fire under his ass
Right. Hey, y'all
to
hit that
make
like
him do
button.
that.
Right. Hit that like button. Hit the likes up. Yeah, man. That goes because that's kind of disappointing, bro. Like if you could have been there doing this the whole time, bro, why didn't you step up and help Jimmy Butler? You know what I'm saying? And if you could, it's making one question: is this shit really like scripted? Like, damn, bro, you holding back? Like, is it him or is it the coaches? Like, damn, the coaches don't know how to use their players, their talent. Man, it just sends a lot of it makes you question a lot of shit, man. A lot. from a lot of different angles. But like I said, that's why
Yeah,
I can't wait to see him play next game.
that shit used to frustrate me.
Right. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I can't wait to see next game. See what Bam gonna do for next game. So yeah, we'll see, man. I know. Let me see what, cause they got. Let me put this on the screen. Comment on the screen. But yeah, the Miami Heat. The next time they play, who they playing next? They playing the Bucks tomorrow. Giannis probably won't be playing. I know Giannis ain't playing.
Yeah, Yana just came back there.
Oh, he
Didn't he
just
just
came
come
back,
back?
so Giannis. Oh shit, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, he played a couple nights ago.
Oh man, so Giannis is back. That's crazy. Shit, boy, well, Giannis might go for 60.
Oh
Yo,
man.
Giannis is back. Yeah, because Giannis had yeah, he had 22, 10 for 18 from the field. So it ain't like, you know what I'm saying, whatever he was dealing with, it ain't affecting his field goal percentage, even though he shoot most of his shots from around the basket.
I think it was his calf. I think that's what it was. If I'm wrong, I'm mistaken or whatever, but I think that's what it was. His calf.
Hey, bro, hey, you see how bro said Malachi was saying they were letting the Lakers manhandle teams, and LeBron had like 5 fouls in the whole playoffs. That's crazy.
Yeah, little brick James.
Somebody said that.
What to say?
Oh, okay, Griffey. All right. Griffey Grizzly said playing against a terrible defense in the Wizards probably allowed him to play more freely like he could in practice. Yep. That's another way to look at it, man. Who knows? Like I said, we got to wait, see him play again to see if that was a fluke. Like, it ain't a fluke, bro. The man really that good, but it. You know why the league tested him is they like, how do you have that much stamina to do what you did? Like we know you could, you know what I'm saying? The coaches can vouch that you could score like that, but how can you know what I'm saying, score 83 points like that kind of stamina? But like somebody mentioned earlier, he in his prime, he like 28.
Yeah, because the man ain't never shot the ball that many times. Never. I mean, I know he ain't really got nobody else that, no big time players that were playing with him last night. But nah, he you don't just come out and do this. It's like he would have been doing that. He at least had some 40 or 50-point games or something over all this time. A player that's averaging the points he had ain't none of them players that you've seen score 76, 60, 70, 80 points. You ain't never seen none of them have well they scoring average low like Bam, or they how many shots they take a game. Ain't none of them players in he in a league of his own. All them players were shooters. They taking shots every game. You
Right.
want to look at Dame or Luca, Kobe, any of them guys like that? They shoot. They the man on the
Right.
team. They gonna take the most shots. So this just
You
came out of nowhere.
right. You know his previous game high was 41. Second highest points he ever scored was against Brooklyn 2021.
Yeah.
KD, I think KD was with Brooklyn, and yeah, yeah. So he scored 41 points that game. He was 14 to 20. So you know he only attempted one 3 pointer. So I don't know. He felt like he had the green light, but he dished out like 9 assists too. So yeah, that's crazy. Yes, hey man, like I said, going forward, I'm interested to see how Bam is going how he's going to play within the offense. Is he going to become the new Nikola Jokic in the East? I'm saying he should, in my opinion. You know what I mean? He capable. He can pass the ball. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not to the level of Nikola Jokic, but bro can pass. He could pass the ball, man. I think that's how they should use him, like like the Nuggets use Jokic.
Yeah, but they don't have enough either for they team. They didn't get enough in there once, they got rid of Butler or whatever. They ain't get enough. You got power over there, but he can put up some points. You got Hero, he can put up some points, but you need some
Hmm.
more glue guys. I know
Yeah.
Spo, he been a pretty good coach over the years, but I don't know. Like I said, I think Bam need to be at the power forward. He shouldn't be playing something.
Yeah, I agree with you, bro. 100% for real, bro. Hey, hey, Griff. Hey, Griffin Grizzly. I agree with you, man. He says like people need to realize these NBA players got way more in their skill set than you would think, but the position they play, team they on, the system they run may limit what they do in games most of the time. Bro, I absolutely agree with you, man. Been saying that for years, both me and Trav. Like I definitely agree with that, man. And that's just the truth,
Oh,
bro.
yeah,
Yeah, a
that's the
lot of
truth.
times we don't see real basketball fans. We don't see them they game in college or we see them in high school. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like it just because they did it in the high school they can't do it in the pros because the high school game reflect the pro game more than college. You know what I'm saying? That's why you see some players in college they ain't scoring that much, but they hit the league and then they just take off. You know what I'm saying? Because of the style of play, man. Uh, yeah, and like you said, he said they essentially play their roles. The Wizards were just that bad on the defensive end. Hey, Grizzly, man, what they couldn't do like last night, they were bad on defense because they kept fouling, bro. You know what I'm saying? When you double and triple teaming somebody, you shouldn't be fouling. Shouldn't be bailing them out. That was the problem. I think that's the biggest problem.
Yeah, that's a bad team anyway. It was, I think they probably could have won more games, did more, but they one of them teams that was tanking anyway.
I mean, yeah, they good, man. Because you out of college, man. You got AJ DeBonce. He's gonna go number one. I think so. They still talking that Darren Peterson shit, but they just trying to control the narrative for the draft so they can get Darren Peterson. I mean, AJ DeBonce to fall. Slip into three if they need him. You know what I'm saying? So they trying to put Darren Peterson above him. Before you know it, they probably gonna put Boozer ahead of him, which I wouldn't be mad at that either. But they want to give him more flexibility in where he can go at. So if he had to go number three to a team that they feel more ideal, the fans won't be too upset. You know what I mean? So they always do that, man. The media get behind it and control the narrative. But if Darren Peterson, if you went to Washington, that could be uh what is it? Trey Young, Anthony Davis, and AJ DeBonce. You back in the same situation you was in Dallas all over again with Kyrie, Anthony Davis, and Cooper Flag. You know what I'm saying? And Clay Thompson, but Washington Wizards they got a shooter out of Texas, man. He a rookie this season, but Trey Johnson. So yeah, that Wizard squad could be loaded next year. And then you got Alex Sarr, he gonna be another year developed. So yeah, the Wizards could be scared if they get AJ DeBonsa. That'd be crazy. Cause they
Oh
got
yeah,
every
so
position filled except for the small forward. They been trying to get a small forward for eons now. Ever since Otto Porter left for about a decade now. And then you know what I'm saying? So yeah, then you got the Pacers thinking about trying to draft them. So the Pacers get him. Yeah, they gonna play right next to them two backcourt guys. And what's the what's the one brother man? They play for the Pacers, the guard next to Halliburton.
uh, man, what
Yeah,
that
they
guy
already got
name? I be
they already got Siakam. Siakam, and they acquired Zubac from the Clippers. So yeah, they pretty much got all their positions filled. They just need a small forward also, and they ain't really had a
Who
good
the
small
Pacers?
forward since T.J. Warren. Yeah,
Who you talking about? Neesmith
yeah, Aaron
play
Neesmith.
small forward. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
you
pretty
want to let him
decent.
go.
Yeah, they be too inconsistent. Him and the other guard, what's his name? Nemhard,
Yeah, Nemhard.
Halliburton.
Yeah.
All them guys
Hey,
be inconsistent. That's why I'm surprised they made it that far last
right. Hey, Malachi, Caleb Wilson. He said Caleb Wilson is a player. I agree. Boy, yeah, he got it, bro. He's sure like will and determination, and he got a outside game he can go to. I mean, well, he could stretch the floor. I don't know about an outside game, but he do got a jump shot. He got a jump shot. I mean, he got a turnaround. Yeah, so he got a game that he working and developing. He getting even better from the outside. He improving. See how he outplayed um, Cameron Boozer in that Carolina versus UNC game. So yeah, hey, your boy Caleb Williams gonna be a star in the league. I wouldn't mind him falling down and going to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Setting the table for Ant Man to make a return back to the ATL. They said, yeah, he has a jump shot. Yeah, he been working on that jump shot. He let people know he's more than a slasher. Yeah, Caleb Wilson. And then they already got what Jalen Johnson. Yeah, he like utility guy, sort of like a Scottie Pippen. You know what I'm saying? And then they got who they point guard. Uh, yeah, they
year. So they
definitely
got
they would have to get somebody at point.
CJ went over there. McCullough.
Yeah, C.J. McCollum. Yeah, so Jalen Johnson is their point guard. So you know what I'm saying? If they able to get you know what I'm saying? If they able to get like the rumor is that Anthony Edwards wouldn't mind returning back to Atlanta, back to his hometown. So that'd be crazy, man. I'm just going out there, man. Hypotheticals. I would went a little too far with that scenario, but that's a good starting point for the Atlanta Hawks, man. If they got Caleb Williams, yeah, because
Yeah,
I
'cause
mean
I think
Caleb Wilson,
time running out in Minnesota for Ant-Man.
he need to come on home anyways, man. Caleb Wilson from the ATL too, man. Yep. And then another spot for AJ DeBonsa was who? They talking about the Kings. I don't see AJ. I wouldn't want him to go to the Kings. I'd rather him go to Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? That'd be crazy
Why
if
you
he went
say
to
that?
Brooklyn. I mean the Kings, because the Kings already got a small forward. They got DeAndre Hunter, right? They could use a different position on a high draft pick. So like they already got they got they got Westbrook at point. Westbrook at point. They got two. They got Zach Levine and then Zach Levine at the two. Then they got DeAndre Hunter at the three. So they just draft Cameron Booth at the four. When with their center play, man, they'll be back in the mix. I think that'll be the best move for Sacramento. But we're gonna have to talk about the
Yeah,
draft though in the future. Getting off the topic.
yeah, 'cause I'm gonna say they gonna get rid of somebody. I don't know whether it's Levine or the Marty Rose, and they gonna get rid of somebody.
Hey Malachi, you said if Atlanta got him, that would be crazy. Who? Anthony Edwards. Who you talking about? Or Caleb Wilson.
Because I know for sure they get Anthony Edwards. The East in trouble. They have him on the team and Kaminga,
It's
Jalen
about to be
Johnson.
wild.
It'll be a problem.
Oh, you said Caleb Wilson. Yeah. You said it got. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, Trav, you seen Caleb Wilson?
Yeah, I seen him before.
Man, he raw,
Yeah,
bro. He raw. He not. He
yeah,
not. His game ain't really fine tuned. He raw, bro. Look what he doing with raw talent. Imagine if he start fine tuning his game.
Oh yeah, he's still young, so he still got to develop.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, man. Your boy Jono, man. Shout out to you, man. What happened, man? You the number one Kobe Bryant fan. Why you ain't pull up on us tonight, man? Your boy Bam just shattered Kobe Bryant record with 83 points. Made it look pretty mirror. You know what I'm saying? Made it look really, really common now. You got guys like Bam Adebayo breaking Kobe Bryant records, man. Speak up for your boy, man. Come on, man. You can't use that 81 points now in the debate now. Damn. 81 points. Why y'all Kobe Bryant fans mad? Huh? Talk to me. It's all right. Get some therapy. Man, I ain't
And
about to be fucking with y'all Kobe Bryant fans. I'm gonna say what now?
they ain't got no reason to be mad.
Man, them motherfuckers mad, bro. They couldn't even watch the whole game. Ask the Kobe Bryant fan they seen the whole game. People say nope. And we know why, because it was too painful for them to watch. Yeah. They ain't want to see that man break the record, man. Hey, man, y'all gotta bow to Bam Adebayo, man. Even Kobe Bryant probably in heaven giving the tip in his hat there, man. Giving that man his props. You know what I'm saying? Everybody giving him, as a basketball fan, man, hey, you gotta know, man, records are meant to be broken. You know what I'm saying? It'd be more impressive, if it was a playoff record, but it's just a regular season at the end of the day. Man, but it was still a historic moment, a moment. You know what I mean? And your boy, he did it. They out there talking about he did it in an unethical way. I don't see nothing unethical about the way that Bam went and got the record, man. Maybe you could say that in the last 2 minutes, but from what I saw, man, all he did was what everybody else do when it came to trying to get points, trying to get to the basket or
Now,
get to the free throw line like Jokic and Doncic do.
now listen,
That's what he.
now listen. After this shit right here, you done did this shit right here last night. When the playoff time comes, if his ass ain't putting up 30 shots a game at least, I don't want to hear shit else about no 83. Because
Damn.
to me, that shit ain't
Hey,
gonna mean nothing. If you get your ass in the playoff and shoot the ball fucking 15 times.
hey, y'all heard it. Trav spoke at it. Hey, I don't need to come after that, bro. It is what it is. You heard it, man.
Yeah, I've seen it too many times where players are in certain games. Like what I told you about Halliburton, how he did in that in season tournament the other year. They beat the top team. They beat Boston, beat Milwaukee. Then you get to the thing, y'all play the Lakers. You done shot the ball 4 or 5 times. It's the fourth quarter against LeBron. Them you won't even shoot the ball. That's why I said that shit looks staged. Come on out of there, boy. Yeah, that shit looks staged right there. I don't know why I don't know why Halliburton did that, but
Hey, Trav, address the comment right there.
what do you say? Give a competition, don't take anything away from being. Yeah, you can't take nothing away from Bean, but the team they were playing wasn't about nothing either.
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
When that Toronto, right? Toronto won. There wasn't no team like that. So
Yeah, you tripping, Malachi. Malachi said Wimby or Ant Man going for 110 points. You wish. Hey, your boy
nah,
Grizzly asked a great question earlier. He said, "Do you see anybody um eclipsing that 100-point game by Wilt in the future?"
Oh shit, anything possible.
Yeah.
Anything possible. If Bam can come out there and score 83. Hey, anything possible. You better believe somebody
Yeah.
the next year or two they gonna try to beat that 83.
Yeah, man. What if we see Luca go out there and go for 100?
Yeah, 'cause I believe one of them guys wanted to, they can at least go 25 points a quarter. They shoot the ball like that. One of them guys that just shoot like that, they can score. Cause see, Bam ain't used to even shooting like that. But you one of them guys that used to shooting 30 times or more a game, shit like that. I can see one of them guys putting up 100 points, and I think they gonna want to after Bam did this right here. Yeah, somebody gonna want to break that 83.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll be this year, but between this year and next year, somebody gonna try to beat.
Hey, bro, that's a legit question though. He said, Jalen Rose or Sar. So just to fill in the blanks, I think he's trying to say who was a better defender. Obviously, Trav, you know the answer to that one. You, see, people don't want to hear the truth. What's the answer to that one?
uh, I'm gonna go with Saw.
Easily, bro. That's what people don't be
Yeah,
realize, bro. You put your foot in your mouth with that one, Malachi.
yeah,
You
I'm gonna
just
go
proved
with
our
Saw,
point,
man.
bro. Bam did it against a tougher competition. And why get Kobe Bryant didn't get double team, triple team. He didn't, bro. Bam got doubled and triple team, man.
Yeah, but Saw ain't no bullshit player.
Nah.
I've been about to watch him play. He
Hey,
ain't no
look, hey,
bullshit, man.
this is what guys be getting caught up in, Trav. He said Jalen is a made man. 5'5". That's who Kobe went against. But what that got to do against? What that got to do with his defense? He wasn't. Jalen Rose was known for his point guard abilities. You know what I'm saying? Be at 6'7", 6'8", being able to play the point at that size and be flashy in college, and then come to the NBA and still be a scorer. You know what I'm saying? He was a scorer. That don't make him a defender. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean he a better defender because he has a better name, a more popular name than Alex Sarr. Are you really watching the game, or you being a nah? Don't go into fandom, bro. We're not doing that. We watching the game for what it is. Take away the names. Yeah, man. Just it is what it is, man. Alex Sarr is a player. Now, if you ask me who have a better career, I'm gonna say Jalen all day. If you ask me who the better scorer, I'm gonna say Jalen all day. But when it comes to defense, it's Sarr all day. I don't even think that's the question for real basketball fans,
I
man.
don't, I don't know
He
about that,
said, "What
Dave.
what Sarr
I
has ever
think
done?" What
I
you mean?
think I think Saw might have a better NBA career than Jalen Rose.
Oh man, come on, bro.
He, he he got the potential.
Yeah, he got a potential. Yeah, he could. He could.
I mean, he played with Reggie Miller. And they went to the finals or whatever. That's high as he went.
Uh, Hey, my man right here, he trying to put Jalen Rose over Sarr because of his Fab Five, what I'm saying, run with Michigan. That was Chris Webber team, really.
Yeah, they had a good team. Yeah, they had a damn good team, but they ain't win.
Hey, bro said, what has Sarr ever done? Bro, that's the whole point. You don't want to wait till after somebody done something. You want to be able to recognize their game. You know what I'm saying? Wow, you know what I'm saying, in the midst before you even accomplish anything. As a basketball student or a true basketball fan, you could break these guys' game down before ESPN acknowledge it. Any of that, you want to catch players on the incline before they even get to that point. I, I ain't never been one to think like that. I ain't never been that one to wait for validation from the media. Yeah, I make my own calls,
Yeah,
man. If I see a player balling, I'm gonna call it out. I'm gonna make my call and
yeah.
my decision on
You
that. I
know,
ain't wait
long
till
he
he
don't
score.
get hurt. The cat ain't number what 20 years old. He got a long
Yeah.
career ahead of him. So I mean,
Yeah. Hey, hit that like button. Yeah, but Trav, hey, one more time, Trav, wrap it up for him, man. Tell him what's the conclusion on this 83-point performance by Bam.
I mean, yeah, he just it's a great story. You know, this ought to be his breakout game.
Facts.
83 point is a hell of a game. 83 point. He in the record book for one of the highest scoring games in NBA history. Um, I just hope he continue to be aggressive and just cement that okay, this is my team now. You didn't score 83 points. I'm looking for you to score 25, 30 every night consistent.
And if you don't,
Forget about them 83 points. You scratch that shit off.
hey, you heard it right here, man. Raw Sports Radio, man. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate your time, man. Like I always say, always, man. Like, subscribe, like, subscribe, share this video, and we out of here, man. Keep it raw.
Keep it raw.
Keep it raw, y'all.